Oh my golly, welcome to 1111 True Crime with Mama D in the house. Let me take you to this place that I'm like, what is our world coming to? Check this out. So, hello everybody. Yes, we're live. I started a minute or two early, I think, but whatever. Hey Viv, hi Debbie, Nikki, UK, Allison. Hello everybody. Okay, so picture this. In the United States, what was that? Oh, notifications are going out. In the U.S., we celebrate Halloween, which is trick-or-treat night, on October 31st. And it's known for a time of, letting the kids have fun and also the adults, right? Where we get to run around with our kids trick-or-treat. We do haunted houses, and it's a ghoulish time, right? We do the monster mash, right? But there's also the darker side to it where you get all these horror movies and it can be overwhelming with the gore. So let's take you on the way to see a friend, perhaps. You're driving in a small community and it's surrounded by a suburb of houses and you're with your boyfriend, right? You're driving along and this woman comes running out of her house, a house, directly towards you, covered in blood, and it's Halloween. When the woman gets there, she needs to call 911, so you give her your boyfriend's phone. I don't know why you don't give her your own, but okay. You give her your boyfriend's phone. She runs back, she disappears back into the house with your boyfriend's phone. 911 arrives, and she, the woman that was covered in blood, you find out, has taken the life of her own mother, who's 82 years old. That's what happened. And if you think that's wild, she's a former famous news anchor for Wichita, Kansas. So a lot of people know who this woman is. And I don't mean the one that lent the phone out. The one that attacked and took the life of her mother is the former news anchor. Can you figure this out? Hi, Scottish Lass. Good to see you. Carla, Allison, Zoe. I know I've been off for like 3 days. Our camera broke. I know. My ugliness broke the camera. It would not turn on no matter what we did. I finally got it working, I thought, and right in the middle of a recording, it shut off and never turned on again. So we've been waiting on our beautiful camera. This is a more expensive one. Hopefully it works right. Let me know if you like it. It does seem to be more natural. It was expensive. It's supposed to be very good. We'll see. I know Jennifer Swain's like, this is crazy. Hi, Debbie. Martini lady, welcome. I haven't seen you. You're recovering from a mastectomy. Aw, sending you our love and our healing, that your body may recover quickly and that you're able to get back into things. Good to see you, lovely. Somebody's buffering. Hi, Tammy Cruz. All right, you guys. So what is that about? James Mullins says at 1111 True Crime, liked. Thanks for bringing us all together. Respect and appreciation for you and all your friends and family always. Thank you, love. Thank you. Scottish Lass says, I've been off in a field. Well, it's good to be back. Good to see you. Okay, you guys. I'm just saying. What in the world? All right, let's get on to... Well, let me show you this. So if you look here, this is, you would think, okay, the one that's all pretty, that's the news anchor. And the other one must be her mom. No. This is her, the news anchor, in both pictures. And there's only been about 10 years between them, allegedly. So what has happened? Like, you feel me? That this is her in both scenarios? This is wild. This is wild. Let's get into this.
To former St. Louis news anchor Angela Mock for killing her mother. This was in Wichita, Kansas. Records show Mock was booked into the Central County Jail for first-degree murder. Police say officers responded to the stabbing Friday night and found the victim, 80-year-old Anita Avers, in bed with multiple stab wounds. Mock was found outside the house. Avers was taken to the hospital and pronounced dead not long after. Mock also taken to the hospital for treatment before officers brought her to jail. The investigation is ongoing.
Okay, all right. So you guys, not only was the mother taken to the hospital and passed away from multiple STAB wounds, multiple, and she's 82. Okay, y'all, hear me. Who can't outrun an 82-year-old woman? Please, somebody tell me how you didn't just get in your car and get away from your mother and call 911 if the mother... Okay, the reason I'm saying all this is because she's made the claim. I'm clapping like a first grader because I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is what... Now, the woman's name, the attacker, is Angela Lynn. Angela Lynn. Or Angel Lynn. That's it. You can call her whatever you want at this point. Because she killed her mother, who's 82 years old. Okay, multiple stab wounds. Even if, and I have a stepmom and a mom. One's very large. One's a little smaller, but still, good size. Normal size, not like fetal, right? They're good size. But they're both fairly good condition. I can outrun them in a heartbeat. I mean, I can't figure this out. And multiple stab wounds? What? Y'all, she's saying she had to do it in self-defense. How is that in self-defense? How could you not have escaped out to call 911 somehow? How could you have not locked yourself in a bathroom? Scottish Lass says, to be honest, the amount of crazy things happening in the world right now, nothing shocks me anymore. I feel the same. I still can't wrap my head around this. This is like, come on. Do we need a trial? I'm sorry. I've never felt that way before. Okay. Somebody had a snap. She's alleging it's the mother. The mother is a therapist. Now, it wasn't that long ago, maybe within 10 years, that Angel Lynn gave up news broadcasting to get into like software data, a software company. Okay, fine. Oh, well. But what led them to a moment to where they're like gonna kill each other in the same house? Like, there's gotta be some foreshadowing. There's gotta be some mental illness somewhere. Now, the mother was a therapist, but she could not hand out medication, so there wasn't gonna be like anything that she was trying to get her mom to sign off on scripts and there'd be a drug thing. No. But somebody had some mental illness somewhere. I'm just saying. Oh, Carla, bless your heart. I love you, darling. I'm sorry that you lost your mom on this anniversary date. Scottish Lass says, has this woman had a test for mental illness breakdown? We don't know yet, but I'm going to show you something. This is just, to me, okay, I grabbed some clips. I actually have a whole, video, but I'll just show a little bit. I just want to give you a taste of her news broadcasting so you can see why I'm like, how did we go in 10 years from this beautiful news broadcaster to looking like she does and killing her mother?
I was in town. They're leaving today. I don't know where my tissues are.
Okay, what she said was, and it's important, she said, and this is 10 years ago or more, she said, family's leaving today. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anybody got a tissue? So, not sure. Not sure.
Arrest has captured international headlines. People in this community are baffled by the latest development. Behind me, it is a much different scene from yesterday. A grandmother and a 2-year-old boy are recovering this morning from gunshots. I was in town. They're leaving today. I don't know where my tissue.
Please. Okay. I do have a special request today for a very big prayer, and that's for Tommy over on Once Upon a Crime Time. He needs your love and support at this time, and I want you to know, Tommy, we all love you very, very much, and we pray for you and a complete healing. All right, you guys, this is just, I don't even know where to go with this. I'm not going to be on here real long today. I just wanted to get this out there because I was like, how bizarre. And it be Halloween. And then this woman freaked out. I kind of, y'all, what some of y'all are calling mental illness, I'm starting to wonder if they're possessed. How evil is that? You're killing your mother on Halloween? What? Thank you, Zozo, for the prayer for Tommy. I don't have any more info. We're going to go over and check out some websites here and see what we can find out because I don't know all the answers. Former TV anchor accused of STBing 80-year-old mother to death told neighbor she did it to save herself. Boy, I'm really pale in this camera. I'm just noticing. Well, it's the first time with this camera. A former morning TV news anchor is behind bars allegedly. No, she is. After she allegedly stabbed her elderly mother to death. Angel Lynn, also known as Angie Mock, 47 years old, who previously anchored for Fox 2 News in St. Louis as well as Wichita, Kansas, was arrested Friday in Wichita, Kansas after police say she killed her mother, 80-year-old Anita Avers, inside the home they shared. All right, so who was asking? Scottish Lass. Did she live with her mom or care for her mom? Yes. Something happened for real. When officials responded to the home at around 7:30 a.m., this is in the morning, they found Mock outside with cuts on her own hands, according to the Wichita Police Department. Inside, they discovered Avers, the mother, unresponsive in her bed with multiple stab wounds. Avers was rushed to the nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead. Mock was treated at the hospital for injuries before being booked into the Sedgwick County Jail on a charge of first-degree red rum. She's being held on $1 million bond. Mock previously worked as the morning news anchor at Fox 2 News in St. Louis from 2011 to 2015 and also held positions at KOKH Fox 25 in Oklahoma City. At the time of her arrest, she was employed in the sales at the data management software company, according to her LinkedIn profile. Neighbors in the community were traumatized, no doubt, after a bloodied Mock allegedly emerged from her home, local outlets reported. Heaven reigns. Aw, you say you look so beautiful on your new camera, and you look beautiful in yellow. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. It's definitely clearer, isn't it? Look, it goes all the way to the floor. Thank you so much, Heaven Reigns, for 47 months. And I just so appreciate that very much. I truly, truly do. Like everybody's celebrating. That's a long time. Thank you, lovely. Listen to this. There was a woman who approached our vehicle with blood all over her hands and body, asking us to call 911. Alyssa Castro, who lives in the neighborhood, told Cake. Castro told the outlet that Mock took her phone and ran back inside the house, where she called authorities and allegedly claimed she stabbed her mother to save herself. According to Sedgwick County dispatchers, Mock's motive for the alleged stabbing remains unclear. Information on her initial court appearance was not immediately available. No comment by the police department. Okay, let's see. Can we jump over here? Yeah. We'll go over this article too. Here's why former news anchor allegedly claimed she stabbed her mother to death. It's going to tell us the same thing, but I don't know why. YouTube's having name issues, right? Oh, it's us. It's us. We're the one with name issues. All right, let's get into this, you guys. Here's why former news anchor allegedly claimed she stabbed her mother to death. The things we need to know. Angela Mock, or Angelin, sounds like a Wonka 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 store, you know, kind of Wonka. How do they do that? Wonka Wonka brown chicken. A former news anchor is charged with murder in the death of her 80-year-old mother. According to the report from Cake, 911 dispatches told responders that Mock allegedly said she stabbed her mother to save herself. Mock reportedly flagged down the couple and asked to phone 911. The former news anchor is accused of fatally stabbing her elderly mother, allegedly told police she did so to save herself, a statement that may suggest she was claiming self-defense. Angie Mock, was arrested after Sedgwick County Police Department said she stabbed her mother, Anita Avers, 80, to death in Wichita, Kansas. The department said in a release that it had responded to a reported cutting. What does that mean? Reported cutting. Like, did she call 911 about herself because she had cuts on her fingers instead of her mother? Where does this alleged cutting come from? And it'll be interesting when the experts get a hold of her and the doctors to find out if they're self-defense wounds or if they're from the knife slipping. You feel me? I don't know, Allison. This has... Okay, I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie where they're in... I can't remember the name of it, but there's this diner and they're all like freaked out by paranormal things, and they're like in this little diner, and this granny waitress comes over. I think she takes the order, but then she flips out on them and she crawls on the ceiling. I know I went a long ways for that, right? But I'm just saying, did Granny freak out and like start climbing the walls kind of energy where she like, I don't know who had the knife first? Where did the knife come into play? I mean, even if Granny freaks out, you're going to have to go get a knife, right? But being that this is first degree, This is saying they believe that they have evidence that this was premeditated. That's first degree, right? Allison, you're so right. Hey, Laura. Allison says the mom won't be able to give her side of events at all. It's really, really weird. So she's on first degree murder with a $1 million bond. Yeah, everything else that I'm seeing is something we already talked about. So I don't know. This is alarming to me. Very alarming. Like, who got possessed here? Somebody's possessed. It's just not normal. It can't be normal. What is going on? This is just every day it's something weirder. Like, I could change my name of my channel to The Weirdest Thing for Today. How do you, Laura, The Exorcist, you guys, I was sitting here thinking, what about the way her mother must have felt if she was just innocent and laying in bed and her daughter has somehow snapped, or yeah, we need an exorcist or something. I mean, the poor woman is 80-some years old. Yes. Laura, crawling on the ceilings. I watched a film similar to what you just described. It was called Exorcist. Yeah, but this was in a diner. It was so incredibly creepy because it was a little old lady and she smiled really funny and then she flips up onto the ceiling and she's like, and I'm like, and it scarred me. I don't know the name of the movie. I don't know who the actors were. I can't remember. I just know that that part of the movie has never left me. Like, it has scarred me mentally. I need therapy after that part of the movie. But this makes me think of that. Like, for real, for real. Let me move this. I didn't mean to do that. Let's come down here. Allison says, did the mom allegedly have the knife under the covers awaiting the daughter? I don't know. I wish I knew more. It's just bizarre. Scottish Lass says, not sure how it works in America, but is there support available to people who care for the relatives at the home? We have that here in the UK. She may not have had any family to support her. Not that that's... Right. I get it. Like, maybe she snapped. But first degree is like premeditated. Like, I'm going to go get a knife and I'm going to take this situation into my own hands. Kind of creepy energy. I hate that movie, The Exorcist. It terrifies me. I don't know, Prime, how that works. If there's $1 million bond, how does that work? And is it different in every state? I know it's bizarre and disturbing. It happened on Halloween. You think the daughter may have... Okay, I see what Star Winters is suggesting, that maybe the mother got dementia and a change of meds ended up attacking the daughter. However, what about this, y'all, though? I mean, okay, let's just say that Granny gets out of control. Mama gets out of control. She's 80-some years old and she comes running at you with a knife. I can see, like, her biting and all this on me and carrying on and maybe having to punch her to get away. I'm not sure at any point that I'm going to turn the knife onto her once I've gained control. So think about this. Even if Granny's got dementia at 82 and she's wielding a knife, at some point for her to be stabbed multiple times, you had the knife out of her hand. So she ain't got a weapon anymore. You know, and so you have to make a decision to go throw the knife in the opposite direction and be like, Mom, I swear I'm going to punch you out. You know, just save her life or something. But to go to the level of multiple wounds, you feel... Laura, is it Legion or something? I don't know. I try not to watch scary movies. They horrify me. Criticine's right. I can't imagine I'm taking care of my 87-year-old mom. Right. It sounds like a frenzy. Like, did she Lori Bello like go crazy and think her mom was a zombie and she had to do it? Yeah, a sustained. Okay. Yes, I was a med tech. I worked on the dementia hall. I totally understand dementia too. It can absolutely happen. They can go wild. But at no point am I going to need to turn the weapon onto them. And if she is the one with the knife, if Angel Lynn's the one with the knife, you feel me? She lost it though. Criticine thinks it's the daughter. I do too. I think she lost her mind. Oh, love you, Star Winters. Good to see you. Scottish Lass says, when you said woman in the diner, I thought of Meg Ryan. And when Harry met Sally. That's a long time ago. That'll date us, right? Laura says, is the film you're talking about Legion, Mama? Is it Legion? I don't know. It horrified me. I had to quit watching it after that moment. I was never the same. I was like, oh, that was too much. Like, I can still see flashes of that woman. She was like, all of a sudden, she just was on the ceiling. And she's a little old lady, and she's like crawling like, oh, it was horrifying. Horrifying. Scottish Lash, you're right. There's no excuse for that at all. If she felt pressure, she could have walked away or run. Like, there are times when you want to run. It's a creepy case. I got creeped out by it, and I was like, and it happened on Halloween. That's a good question, Allison. What happened to her TV career the last 10 years? Did she have to give it up to care for the mom, which could give her a resentful motive, right? All right, you guys, I want to know more. So if you want to continue on with me, I'm going to jump over to Crime Story Mama. You're either with me or I'll see you tomorrow. I've got to know more. That's why I'm like, okay, I'll go over on level 11. I'll give them the storyline so that they're with me and understand it all, so that when I pull cards, they'll know what's going on. So I had to update you. And yeah, we're going to give away a little gift over there. And you never know, you might be the winner. I will see you again very soon. I love you to the moon and back. Yes, thank you, Zoe says. And I do too, and all of our Level 11 family thanks you. Let me get our music going there. Maybe. Thank you, Carla, Creta Sign, Prime Candy, Zozo, Rach Not That Rage, Nina, Laura, Liz, Nick UK, Allison, Star Winters. I think I said Laura. Prime Candy, good to see you. Good to see everybody, I hope. And I pray that Tommy is doing good. We send her love. And to all of you that need healing, I love you. And I hope you'll join us on our next live. Stay cool, my friends. I love you guys. Bye for now.